like lightsabers and that, and like smoke machine. I swear it's
in his gaff?
Yeah, it's funny. He's a legend.
Get this picture up right now.
You've not seen it?
Nah. What's going on, guys? Welcome to First Impression. Today I'm joined by West Ham and England player Jared Bowen. Jared, what are you saying, my bro? You good?
I'm good. Good to be here. Ready to go.
You've seen this before, right? You got a few cards down there. Pick up a card at random and give me the first thing that pops into your mind, your first impression of whatever's said on there, yeah?
Okay, here we go.
Grab whichever one.
Need to get off to a good start.
Good start, exactly. Breakout year.
Breakout year.
I mean, it's been an incredible year for you. You know, like Michael Rich said, burst onto the scene.
Yeah, burst onto the scene.
Those that know kind of knew what you'd done in your career before, but this is kind of the year where I feel like everyone's taken notice, right?
Yeah, this has been the good year, so to speak. From when, breakout years for me is like when I started at Hull in that first season in the Championship, not knowing what I was kind of going into, and just then playing week in, week out, and got the smell for it, got the taste for it, and it was just unreal. And it's just kind of got better and better as each year's gone on. And like I said, this year's been like the top year with even with my team West Ham getting to a Europa League semi-final, getting the call up for England. It's perfect. What
was the spark? Like, what do you think's just clicked or
I don't know,
right?
Do you know at the start of the season, I was playing well, but like I wasn't scoring, like I was getting no assists. Like I was like, oh my God, I'm playing well, but like I'm not.
I've got nothing to show.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, like when people say like when you're lucked in, and everyone was just starting to click, and I had a couple of deflected goals that were going in that were dropping for me. Things were dropping for me like on the line, like so I could just tap it in. I don't know what it was, like, but at the start of the year I was so stressed. Like I said, I got nothing to show. Nah, it's all just about confidence and just momentum.
Pre-match playlist, right?
That's a good question, bro.
I want to know what's on your pre-match playlist. What will be on your pre-match playlist?
This is kind of mad, So I was on TikTok ages ago, right? And there's, bear with me on this. There was like an MC, right?
Okay.
Dressed as Spider-Man.
Excuse me. What kind of TikToks you watch?
But I like house music.
Yeah.
Like obviously I like R&B and all those things, but like for a game it's like house music, like different remixes, and this MC, like it's called MC Menace, and it's on for, there's like a 5-minute thing.
What a plug that is, by the way. MC Menace.
YouTube. There's like a little 5-minute spell. I know it off by heart. I know the minutes. I know everything.
Listen, give us.
It's from 16 minutes for about 6 minutes, and it's unreal. So anything like that.
That's a long song.
Got like lightsabers and that, and like smoke machine. I swear it's
in his gaff.
Yeah, it's mad. Honestly, I think
that we're gonna see in the Bowen household.
Yeah.
So far, like pre-training, you listen to music and stuff like that.
No, to be fair, I haven't. It's been a bit. I've been probably too nervous to listen to music. Just waiting like my train now. But nah, Deck at West Ham, he's like the guy with the music. He loves.
Is he just putting on Rice Baby, like remixes the whole time?
His song, but he loves like Lil Baby, like all these songs. So he's in the changing room. Depends if I've got my AirPods. I've got my AirPods. I've done that a few times. I've got my AirPod.
When Deck's on the playlist, you just put your AirPods in and say,
No.
Wow!
No, I listen to him specifically, but then when it's getting closer, I'm like, nah, Deck, this is enough. I'll put my own stuff. I want to zone in. So yeah, that would be my go-to. Come on my side again. Come on my side. I want to talk about this. This is always controversial. So obviously I've done my FIFA stats at the start of the year, right? Obviously not expecting big things. I mean, I had one season last season. I scored a few goals, whatever, making my name for myself. But I feel like, we're going into the new FIFA. We're going into the new FIFA in what, September? Is it something like that? Because I play FIFA every weekend. Like, I'm on like weekend league. I'm like.
Oh, so you're FIFA head? I'm
FIFA head. Like I'm on it. So I think this year I want to use myself. Do you know what I mean? I want to be able to.
Don't act like you don't use yourself right now.
There's no cards. Like. I'm so outdated in the game, like this stage of FIFA.
So FIFA, we need something special from you when it comes to Jared Bowen. We need.
I'm not asking for like 90 rated card. I'm asking just something at the start of the game.
Represent what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. So if you look at the back of the season and whatever, reward me.
Okay.
So that's my message.
That's the message. I received loud and clear.
Loud and clear. I'm glad that came up. Got your end again.
Who have you got hair envy of?
Envy. I like Stranger's trim,
Yeah?
Yeah, he's got like the...
Peaky Blinders thing?
Yeah. It's like Tommy Shelby, isn't
it?
Yeah, I like his trim.
He'll be happy to hear that.
Nah, he will.
Oh, the call up. Listen, I love it when this question comes up. Like, where were you? Did you expect it? Who did you tell first?
No, I think it's wrong to say, I expect it in terms of, being demanding and whatever, but I feel like I'd done enough. Obviously I was injured in March, which was, you know, gutting at the time. You know, I've never been injured since I started playing properly, and then 2 weeks before an international break, I'd break a bone in my foot, but that was just the timing of it. And then I think then it was about hitting the levels that I was before I got injured, and hitting the ground running again, and having no kind of excuses of saying, oh, he was injured, because I knew how important this summer was coming up. And then, the call up, man. On the Tuesday, I woke up at like 8:30. I went back to Hereford. I was with my mum. My mum was getting ready to go to work. She left about 9:15 and didn't have nothing. And then the manager texted me, and I was like, oh my God. Like, because obviously I didn't have his number, so it just came as G. So I was
did
like,
you come up as G, just like that?
I was
just
like, G? I was like, what's going on here? And then like I looked at it and I was like, my heart just dropped. I was like, because I didn't know if he was
wow,
like,
so you're one of the ones where like, do you get the preview up? Do you see the preview on the text, or was it just straight?
No, Face ID, and it just came straight up, and I thought, because I didn't know if it was going to be like, right, you've been injured, like, you know, we're not going to call you up.
Maybe it was like a let you down.
Yeah. And then he was like, can I call you? And I was like, yes. I replied instantly.
Straight.
I was like, yes. He messaged me at 9, I messaged at 9, 9:01. And then he called me, and you know, we had a nice chat, and he said he wanted to call me up, and
incredible.
I was just, that was just everything. But obviously my mum went to work.
You just in the house on your own?
Yeah, just in the house on my own. So I was a bit like, just had the moment to myself. And then my dad lived about 5 minutes away. He was with my brother.
Nice.
Then I was with my mate was there, my missus was there. So then there
did you drive over?
Yeah.
Did you do the pre-call? Was it like?
No. I wasn't going to tell my dad and wait till 2 o'clock until the squad was out. But I thought, I can't do this to him. Because he'd known me, he can see right through me. But at that moment, that was just like, it was just more of a take a seat back and just, for 5 minutes, just realise what's just happened.
Just embrace it and like live in that moment.
Live in that moment, because it's obviously a privilege and an honour to get called up for your country, and obviously being the first time as well. Now I was buzzing, it was perfect.
Declan Rice, baby.
You look like you're in a rush.
I didn't see my boy, Jared. Let's go and give him a hug. Yeah. Mason's gone now.
Rice, baby. Legend.
How good has he been here for you, I guess? Did you call him up before you came up? And was that, what's it like?
Yeah, I spoke to him, so I was messaging him maybe like I think the Tuesday, you know, when I got the call up saying, what do you pack? What do you take?
What do you have?
I was like,
how many pairs of shoes?
Yeah, what do I bring? And then he was talking to me, and then we spoke on Sunday, so before we was coming here.
Yeah.
And I was like, Dex, like, was you nervous when you first came? Like, because I am so nervous right now. Like, I just want it, like, you want something to happen, but you're scared because you know it's so close. And he was like, yeah, don't worry, like, I was nervous, whatever. But now, since I've been here, he's been proper. And we obviously got Jono here as well from the 21. So we've been having, you know, little West Ham catch-ups. But now Dex been great, and you know, even throughout the seasons, I was talking about him playing football. He's just different.
It's nice to have a friend, you know, a friend in the couch. It's like you said in that first day of school where
it's literally like first day of school
on
Monday.
Go and find someone that you know, and you're like, yeah, cool, that's my boy.
Yeah, because obviously you know the players because you play against them, but you don't properly know them on like a personal level. Whereas with Deck, you know, I had him to put his arm around me and make me feel welcome and just chill with for a bit until I, you know, found my feet.
And he's got great energy as well, so he always brings up. If you're feeling a bit nervous, he'll distract you with something.
He'll bring it out of you. Yeah, he'll bring the best out of you. But nah, legend. Let's go this end one.
Hardest trainer. I mean, you know what? I want to talk about training in general. What was your experience like?
It's just different. Like the standard and the pace of it. It's like, I was joking with Deck. I was like, Deck, this is mad. Like, just how high the standard is and the demands, right from the managers and the coaches and the players, the demands that they put on themselves as well. Obviously, for me, being my first camp, the first session, you're like, oh my God. I was only doing boxes. My
legs you're watching Wimbledon,
like, in terms of hardest, Harry Kane, like, we done finishing yesterday. Like,
you keeping up with him, or?
No. I was like, oh my God, this guy is a joke. Like, right foot, left foot, header, probably scored with his shoulder. It was like, but that's again like the level that he sets himself and the demands. He probably gets annoyed when he misses. Yesterday was just an eye opener of like, wow, this is the level. This is what you should demand of yourself. So yeah, and then obviously Big H Maguire as well. I was with him at Hull. I got a few of his arms across me, and I had one of them the other day as well. I haven't missed them. Yeah, he winded me right there, but yeah, Kane, joke.
Incredible. What we got here? Funniest teammate. Oof. There's a few funny boys in the squad.
The ones that just Jack would jump out to me.
Yeah.
I think it's his accent just makes everything.
It does make it. Even when you see, like, you're watching Jack on TV, like, in terms of the accent, when he's moaning at a referee,
I can't take him seriously. I can't take him seriously.
You can hear the accent.
Yeah, you can hear the accent, yeah. You don't even have to be, like, live. You can see it, like you said, on the telly. But no, just the way he speaks, he's so funny. And he's just a funny guy. And obviously, Deck comes into that category as well. Dex is funny. But yeah, we've been sat down having a bit of dinner and stuff, and I'm not even talking, I'm just listening to Jack speak. I just find
telling nonsense stories.
Yeah, I just keep talking, it's unreal, it's funny, but yeah, he's got to be up there with the funniest. You know, we fell out the other day, when was it, when we played City?
You fell out with Jack?
Yeah, he pushed me. That's what I said to him actually, I need to say to him. Because I smashed him in the first half, he was breaking and I took him down, I had to take a yellow, because I was like, I'm not getting nowhere near
I had to take a yellow,
yeah.
You got
And then Jesus done the same to me. And then I was like, what are you doing? Pushing me to like Jesus. And then he come over and was like, what are you doing? But that's how he is on the pitch. He's like all in on the pitch, but then off the pitch.
Yeah.
Like, I saw him after.
Super nice.
Yeah. And he'd like whack me on the back of the head. But nah, he's funny. He's a legend. I'm talking about him.
He did say you were one of the funniest boys in the squad though.
100.
Take that, Deck. Come on, son. Where were we? Talk about the funniest team, mate. Yeah, fair.
Yeah, there it is. But yeah, when I just took him down.
Yeah.
And then Jesus done exactly the same to me. And I was like, what are you doing?
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, but then he was like, no, hang on a minute, you done exactly the same to me.
Yeah, fair.
It was funny.
Listen, tip is out. And when you come to England, everyone's friends.
Yeah,
so.
that's it. That's the group. It's all one big group. It's good, man.
100%, bro. Sweet Caroline.
I was at the Germany game in the Euros, the knockout game.
Yeah.
I was singing it. So like, I went with my mates. And I remember speaking to Dex before the game, and I was like, Dex, look, I'm up here. Like, when you warm up,
if you
like,
see it selling, come on.
Yeah. But nah, when that was going, before the game, and then especially after the game, the atmosphere after the game, that was incredible. When everyone's singing that.
Maybe that should be on the pre-match playlist. We'll do a remix. Sweet
Caroline
remix.
Oh, here we go.
England, Germany. There we go. We've already done it. This is like
what
a professional, by the way, Joe.
Yeah, I went to the knockout game.
Yeah.
Obviously, been in this camp now, we've got go away and. Play in Germany, and that'll be some atmosphere in some game. Especially with, I don't know if we've played Germany since the Euros, so maybe that's the last game. They want a bit of revenge, and to do them in their backyard would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Okay, we've got 2 more left.
2 more.
Which one are we going for?
Closest to me.
England hero. I mean, you're an England fan, and I can see when you talk about watching the free line, it brings a smile to your face. But did you have an England hero growing up?
Yeah, well, the other day when I got the call up, there was that picture of me in like the mohawk and I think it was a fake England top.
You've got to talk to Mikey about this, come on.
No, it was Beckham growing up, so obviously in that picture I had the number 7 on, I had like a red mohawk. I don't know why it red. I don't think
you could do the red mohawk for this game.
I don't think it ever dyed his hair red, but he had a mohawk and had like the face paint and the number 7. So he was the one growing up, and I followed Man United a bit when I was growing up as well. Yeah. But I think I more followed him just because of the fact I think he was like proper cool. Like,
yeah, he was an icon.
Yeah,
like, I think he was one of the first players to really just transcend football as a whole and just become like, he's Bex.
It's just what it is, it's Bex, yeah. So yeah, him growing up, definitely, like I said, me supporting Man United and then trying to copy him in that.
I was about to say, in your back garden
picture. That picture, I knew it as soon as I got sent it. I was like, this is coming out. If I get a call up, this picture's coming out, and
you're ready.
It did. It came out. So,
wicked.
But like I said, I'm a fan. So, as we all are, we're all football fans, and we've all got memories. some better than others with pictures, but it's funny.
Listen, we need to get this picture up right now.
You've not seen it?
No. Bro, how?
I don't know.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it?
I'm not even going to give you a number. I'm just going to show you.
What? This is unbelievable.
I swear it's a fake England top.
This is brilliant.
It's quality though, isn't it?
Do you know what? You've gone all out.
I told you, I've gone the mohawk, I've gone the face paint.
Even what have you even got on the
little
badge? You got a little ribbon going on over here.
Oh yeah, it was like the Jubilee. I think my auntie said it was like the Jubilee weekend. So
this is crazy. This and then obviously the Jubilee weekend.
Yeah, I swear.
Was coming up.
Yeah, that was. I don't know how old. I don't know how old I was then. Obviously, I was very young and I looked very different to what's happened there. But no,
I think we bring this back.
You think?
I think we bring this look back. The mohawk.
What, for the
first game? for the Germany game.
This is coming back.
We'll leave the face paint, but we'll allow.
Yeah, well, I don't think I can get away with face paint.
Gareth might be a little bit confused if you turn up. You know what I mean? You're in the tunnel and you've got the St George's Cross on.
Such a bad picture, isn't it? Like that top is just. Don't know what I was doing. Oh,
Hey, I'm a big fan.
it's funny. It's funny.
Right.
Now that picture's out there, but
Now it's out there for everyone to see. Day in a life. You know what? This is an interesting one. What is it like? People don't really know. Like, what do you get up to at St George's Park?
so it's wake up, breakfast straight away. There's like a time here we've got to go to breakfast for like 9:30 or something. I turned up like the first day at like 9:45 because I didn't know what time everyone got there. So I was just like,
So you're the first man waiting. Like the
so
eggs are still
like
getting
the
fried.
busiest guy in the world, and like I'm just turning up. But I was like, before 9:30, people were like, give themselves a bit of time, might want to go back. No, it was me and
bang on
Connor,
9:30.
Connor Cody. It was me and him. We were just sat down there, just had a coffee together, and I thought, where is everyone? And Dec went, everyone don't get down there till like 9:20. I was like, first day, let me off. Do you know what I mean? And a bit of stuff in the gym, whatever.
Yeah.
Training, intense, and then I think because we work hard for the amount of time that we do, we're working hard before and after training. Then in the afternoon, it's just about that rest and just chilling. Either get some treatment or go in like jacuzzi, get a bit of chill. Do what you need to do really. I think every player is different. Speak to your family as well in the day because you've got a bit of free time. So yeah, it's all different. Like players are different. Some might sleep for like 3 hours in the afternoon. Do you know what I mean? And then just go for dinner for like 7 o'clock. But yeah, it's like I said, every player's different. And then go to sleep and get ready to do it all again.
No doubt. Jared, thanks for joining us on First Impressions.
Thank
it's been a pleasure.
I enjoyed it.
Enjoy.
Top man, bro. Thank you.